and welcome back to a snowy but beautiful Tartu in Estonia on day 3 of the 2023 European Open Classic Powerlifting Championships. First session today was the B groups in the 63 and the 93. This afternoon we have the A groups. I'm joined again by Joe Whiteley. Welcome, Joe.
Yeah, we've had a fantastic week so far, and this session promises to be just as good. We have Christian Ayandokan leading the nominations in the 93s and Chiara Bernardi leading in the 63s.
Yeah, it promises to be another great day. We'll ask the question that we've asked every day, can it be as good as the day before? And when you think of the conclusions we've had to the first 2 days with Backeland on the first day and that titanic battle in the 83s to end yesterday, well, will it get any better than that throughout the rest of the week? Far less this afternoon.
Well, when you have to put 10 kilos on the deadlift world record to win on body weight, you know you've got a great competition.
And still not get the new total record.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It was just, if you haven't seen it, do yourself a favor. Go onto the EPF YouTube channel and watch that session back. It was phenomenal. But we are in the A group for the 63s now. Elizabeth Sweets from Estonia is first out. Lovely to see so many home lifters in this championship. And Elizabeth will get the session underway with a squat of 135 kilos once the bar is loaded. And we can see both racks in, Joe. We had lifters this morning hitting the rack on the way out.
Yeah, it just means, some of the heavyweight lifters have the racks in so that they can grip outside the racks, but a lot of the lighters lifters like to do it so they don't clang the plates against the rack on their walkout.
So this is Sweets under the bar.
She was the bronze medalist at the 2021 universities.
That looks like a good start to the competition.
Absolutely. She squatted 140 at unis, but her squat has clearly come a long way since
3
then.
white lights. The referees for today's session are from Belgium in the centre chair, Iceland and Hungary on the sides. Now Natalia Sokovska from Ukraine is next out. Masters 1 lifter. Been competing for 20 years.
Wow.
That looks good.
And those years of experience show there. She's the current Masters 1 European champion. She's the last year's Masters 1 world champion.
Now Martine Ingham Jørgensen from Denmark is out next. I understand the G might be semi-silent, but I'm not up to tackling that.
The Nordic languages go their own way with vowel sounds and consonants. I believe it's something like Jørgensen, but I apologise to any Danish people out there.
Well, I've got Nordic roots and I can't manage that.
First international competition.
I should be glad to get that on the board then.
Yeah, it's so nervous walking out for your first one.
But it's 3 white lights. Now Esme Dyers from the Netherlands up next, 150 kilos.
Now I saw her lift in Malta at the World Classic. She squatted 160 that day.
And that indeed is shown as her personal best.
Very deep.
Oh, it's a great squat.
That's a good lift.
3 wide lights.
Absolutely perfect opener. She left the depth absolutely beyond doubt. And it was nice and easy. Didn't tire herself out too much. And she's on the board.
Next out we have Mathilde Rosset from France. Just out of the juniors, 24 years old. Opening on 160 kilos.
Competed a couple of times at the universities. She was the gold medalist in Albi at this year's University Cup. Squatted 165 there, and she's opening at 160.
I would say that was very, very efficient.
Yeah, very controlled.
Just deep enough, no deeper than she had to go. Now, Pantea Supanets from Austria, also taking 160 kilos. We've seen Pantea quite a few times before.
We have indeed. She squatted 167.5 in Malta.
We have her PB is 175. Very impressive number, but this is 160 to get her campaign underway.
Haven't seen her at the Europeans since Vasteras.
That's a good squat.
Yeah.
Well, she got called for depth by the far side referee.
Well, we'll see that squat back from the side that she got a red from. I can see the jury just having a chat. And
Reaching
they
for
are
a button.
overturning.
And
Unfortunately, not deep enough.
jury is overruled.
I think that's Supanets.
That lift from Supanets.
Supanets overruled. Depth call, I believe.
Looks good. That was Lalim.
Sigh the scream, Lalim. And as we go further into the competition, you'll see where she got her nickname.
I think the speaker just called her good lift, Lalim. Now, the overwhelming favourite for this crown Joe, Chiari Bernardi from Italy.
Yeah, she won last year.
Normally faces Italian opposition.
She has been going backwards and forwards since Halmstad in 21 with Sara Naldi. However, Sara Naldi isn't at this competition. And I was really enjoying, even back when they were juniors, Naldi would win one, Bernardi would win one, and they'd go round and round. Bronze medalist at Worlds this year.
Well, it's one thing being the favourite, it's another thing delivering.
Because this is a massive opener.
Oh, it's a good squat though. Lovely squat.
I think she still has the junior world record in squat.
3 wide lights at the end of the first round. Bernardi leads with that lift of 180 kilos. Bakke Bolstad from the B flight is second with 165, and Lalim in third, 165 on body weight. Into the second round, Elizabeth Sweets again, 10 kilo jump to 145 kilos. Only one red light at the end of that round, and that was the jury overturn for Supanets, so she just needs to go a centimetre lower.
It wasn't far off at all.
No. Yeah, I was silent.
We both hesitated there.
Yeah. It's good. 2 whites.
And that's all you need.
And it looks better on replay than it did the first time, to my eyes anyway. Now Natalia Zagovska has gone up 5 to 145 kilos. Very familiar figure coaching Natalia today.
Dietmar Wolf. He's been around a few years, hasn't he, Martin?
One or two. Oh, she really had to work there. 3 wide lights though. Now Martine Ingham Jørgensen from Denmark, she's taken it up to 155 kilos, PV 152.5.
First international competition, so everything she does on this platform is her international PB, which as we know is very different from your home nation PB.
She brought that up really well. 3 wide lights. Now Esme Diers from the Netherlands next, 157.5, really good opener.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
I mean, if you were giving style points, she'd have scored the max. Like everything you would want a squat to be now. Extra 7.5 kilos. What, if any, difference will that make?
So deep.
Great squat again. Obviously came up slightly slower with the extra weight, but never really any doubt. And 3 wide lights.
But she's given herself room, the best squatting so deep, she's given herself room to, when the weight gets heavy, you tend to subconsciously cut the depth a little bit. So even if she cuts that a little bit, she's still got plenty of room to still be in.
Now Supernets from Austria, this was the jury overrule.
It was very close. She shouldn't have any difficulty taking
Literally
this one.
a centimetre. And 2 of the referees liked it anyway. Here we go. Yeah, I think that should be good.
Difficult to call from the front. Yeah, absolutely.
Everyone is in the ball game. Now Rosset from France taking 167.5.
Bars loaded, 167.5 kilos, Mathilde Rosset, France.
Can I ask who's the world record holder, Joe? Is it
Yeah,
Leah?
it's Leah Bavwell.
Leah
She did it
Bavwell,
at Birmingham at the UK Arnold a couple of years ago. She's been up in the 69s since then.
That's right.
And the performance she put in that day is still the highest GL points of any woman in the IPF.
That looks good.
Little bit of work to do through the top part of the lift.
3 wide lights.
Hasn't met her limit yet though.
Now
which is good
Lalim.
news.
Did you say the scream, Lalim?
Lalim the Scream. Sai the Scream Lalim. So Sayuri, but Sai for short.
Is loaded, 175 kilos, Lalim, Belgium.
Yeah, she's more animated than she was the first time. Belgian lifting in a very good place these days.
Really is. Now that didn't look quite as deep as her opener.
See if the referees thought it was deep enough. 2 of them did, 1 of them didn't. And funnily enough, it's the
It's the side
one
we're
we're
looking
looking
at,
from.
yeah.
Yeah. And looks much better
Looks
there.
better on the other side.
Yeah.
She must sit deeper into her right hip.
The bar is loaded at 190 kilos for Chiara Bernardi.
Now this is Chiara Bernardi, last lifter out in the second round.
Now this
One-
match is the best she's ever done in competition. I don't think she's hit this lift at an international before. She's done it on her home turf. Best she's done in international competition so far is 186, which was for the junior world record. No longer a junior.
Oh, that's good.
And that's not her top end either.
No. Now 3 white lights, and where will she go for her third? 5 kilos more?
I would say 5 kilos.
47.5 kilos. Natalia Zhukovska, Ukraine.
Now we have Natalia Sukovska from Ukraine starting off the third round. Just a quick reminder, Bernardi leads with 190, Lalim now second, 175, Rosset third, 167.5, and Supernet in fifth place, having had to retake her opener.
It's going to be close though, looking at the projected. Well, Chiara Bernardi is way out in front, obviously, but it's going to be close for the other podium places.
Oh, that's a great lift. She only put 2.5 kilos on. She was close to her limit, and if anything, that was better than the second.
But I agree, I think that was a good call.
Well, she got someone who has a little idea about these things calling her numbers.
There are 4 lifters in the battle for the rest of the podium places though, so this is going to be really interesting.
Elizabeth Sweets, Estonia, 152.5. This for a new personal best. PB is 150. This is to add 2.5 kilos. Oh, that was strong. But what do the referees say? 3 white lights.
She did really well to push through the sticking point there.
Now Martine Ingemann Jurgensen, 160 kilos. And you can see on the graphic on the screen, this will move her from 8th to 5th place in the squad. You can see her previous attempts. Did you say, Joe, her first international competition?
I think so.
So 3 for 3 with a new PB would be fantastic. Oh, she's fighting. How can you fight with a smile? Because that's what she did.
She absolutely did.
We wait for the referees. Still we wait.
Okay, can we go flags, please? Let's see some flags.
Referees are getting their flags out. 3 white flags.
3 whites. And that's a great outcome for Jurgensen. Now Esme Dyers, 162.5. This for a new personal best. Loving her squat technique. And you said she's gone deep enough, Joe. She can afford to cut
cut a little
slightly
bit.
if she needs to.
Always a risky game though.
Yeah, because the referees then say she hasn't got as deep as she did last time. Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
But she
it's
can't bring it back up again.
if you go very deep, you are taking kilos away from your lift, really. So it's always a difficult balance between going deep enough that it's beyond doubt and not compromising your strength.
Now this Pantea Supernets Austria
Bar is loaded. 165 kilos.
had her first good lift overturned by the jury. Got 3 white lights second round, and now she's taking 165 pounds. As you can see from the graphic, to move into 5th place in the squad. Remember, that includes everyone from the B group.
Currently projected in 2nd place. She's the strongest contender for the silver medal, but she is under real pressure from another 3 lifters. So
Well,
that was
that will
a crucial lift.
That
yeah.
will help. 3 whites. Yeah, I'm just looking at the prognosis or projections, Joe, and there's nothing. They've literally got the same number against their name.
Yep.
Those in 3rd and 4th. Supernet's 10 kilos ahead.
And Dyers is only 10 kilos behind
Yeah.
them.
Maybe
So this
we'll
is only a couple of missed lifts away.
Yeah. Maybe we'll talk more about prognosis later. It's something powerlifters understand completely, but anyone just watching the sport will perhaps need a little bit more explanation. This is Rosset, 170 kilos, new PB attempt. Oh, that is good. Lovely and smooth. Slowed down a bit and then sped up again. 3 white lights. Now Lalim. Will we hear a scream, or is she saving it for later on in the
I think
competition?
we might get a little one. Now this match is the best she's done in international competition. She squatted this in Malta. But she's in the fight for overall medals. So she really wants to get this one on the board. But
No.
it isn't.
Well caught,
No.
loaders, well caught. No lift, Lalim. 197.5 on the bar.
Now Chiari Bernardi. Well, we thought she'd got 5, Joe. She's actually gone up 7.5.
I wouldn't bet against this though. She
No.
looked very comfortable with 190. I might have taken the more conservative option, but they know it better than I do.
Now 190 in the second round was a new PB. This to take it close to 200. 197.5 kilos on the bar.
Well, she did miss 190 at the silent worker meet in July, but she hit it in her nationals in September. This
Right.
is 7.5 kilos more.
Yeah, she's hit it today as well, with more in the tank. Has she got 7.5 kilos more, is the question.
She has.
Oh, she brought that up well.
I think at her next competition she's going to be joining the 200 kilo
I think
club.
so. That's 3 white lights for Bernardi. And at the end of a really compelling squat competition in the 63s, we can have a quick look at the scoreboard, and you can see Bernardi takes squat gold 197.5, Lalim squat silver 175, Rosset takes the bronze 170 kilos, and it is time for the men's 93s, and this promises to be a little bit good.
I think so. Top of the nominations, we have Britain's Christian Ayendoken and Italy's Andrea Cicero right behind, with Larson from Sweden right up against it. But they're so tightly packed through the nominations. We'll just have to see what they do on the platform. This is Mark Ruiz, Spain, for 260.
Nice and smooth for an opener.
Yeah, we saw him in Poland. He lifted 275 that day. Nice easy opener there with 260. And we have 2 Spanish lifters in this flight. This is Guillermo Gonzalez Lopez. and he's opening with 262.5. Squatted 275 in Malta nearly 6 months ago. This is 262.5. Not super easy, but it was super deep.
Well, I didn't expect to see any depth goals. Any deeper than the sat down. It's a good
Very, very deep. A little bit like the Norwegian
Yeah.
Rasmus Rastum, rather, in the B group this morning.
Yeah, I think he's a bit more controlled.
Yeah.
Seemed to be have it be a bit tighter.
bars loaded, 270 kilos.
Eligius Griviskis now from Lithuania, looking for 270 to start his day. Amandas Petrauskas there, the Lithuanian coach. Now we haven't seen him in international competition for a while, and he has a high bar squat that the centre referee didn't like the depth of.
I was in two minds.
He's right up against the rack there, so it's a bit difficult to see from that angle. Jury
Well,
is having a chat.
Jury's having a close look at it.
Meanwhile, we have Andrea Cicero, Italy, only with 270 kilos. Now he is one of the contenders for the podium, nominated in second. But it looks like the openers he's put in are a fair way below his nominations, so I hope everything's okay with him. But that looked easy.
Certainly was.
2 to 1, no, a good lift. 2 to 1, a good lift. 1 a red card from the side referee. 275 on the bar now. Christian Ayandokun, Great Britain. Madden van Bezuyen, get ready. Bars loaded.
And here is Christian Ayandokun. Now he's opening on 275. He's a big squatter and he's a big deadlifter too, and he likes to take big jumps. So we'll see where he goes from here. Best lift in competition so far is 295. He did that at the British earlier this year. Now he's one of the lifters that suffered a little bit with the travel. His suitcase is still in Helsinki, I believe.
Wow. But that's a great squat.
Yeah.
3 white lights, good lift for Ayandokun. 277.5 on the bar now for Keane Madden, Ireland. Van
Now,
Bezuyen,
Keane Madden.
Get ready, last 3 lifts in round 1. Bar is loaded. 277.5.
So as you rightly say, Martin, Keane Madden is out next, and he is opening with 277.5. Probably wins the Moustache of the Day award.
Well, he was getting it waxed 4 or 5 feet away from me just before it.
Oh, right, I didn't spot that.
Yeah. I think you were working.
Okay.
But yes, he's not going to lose many moustache competitions.
Lifted in Malta early this year. Took the squatted 300 that day. That's nice.
Won't lose many squat competitions either, squatting like that. 3 white lights. That looked effortless.
Yeah, that was very easy. But I guess he's a 300 squatter, so getting a nice easy opener in. Here's Richard van Bezuyen, Netherlands, and he's opening on the same weights, 277.5. Pardeep Cayley there, the Dutch coach. Haven't seen Richard lifting internationally since Worlds in Sun City 22. So let's see what gains he's made in the meantime.
Looks good. Well, one of the side referees called it on depth, but it's good, 2-1.
There's the replay. It looks good from that side to me. Obviously, my opinion counts for absolutely nothing. Referees are the ones that matter.
We're here to describe and opine, not to challenge.
Here's Robin Larsson, Sweden. 285 on the bar, biggest opener of the day. He took the squat silver in Poland last year with 302.5. What can he do today? Quite a lot by the look of it.
Wow. Just this battle for squat medals is going to be immense.
It really is.
Forget the rest of the competition for a moment.
So we might get a quick roundup of the situation so far, because we had the B group this morning and their squats have been brought forward. So you can see still Marius from the B group is still holding the top spot with 287.5. Larson just went in at second with 285, and then we have a couple of lifters on 277.5. But this is Mark Rees with 270.
Looks good. Now, although he's out early, prognosis has him in silver medal position overall.
Well,
He has
his
a
deadlift
monster
opener.
deadlift.
Yeah.
So don't rule him out just because he's coming out early. He's not giving away that many kilos in squat, and he will make them up in deadlift.
Bars loaded, 275 kilos.
Here is Guillermo Gonzalez Lopez with 275.
Yeah, it's always confusing when two lifters from the same nationality follow each other.
Yes, I'm just looking at the projected. Chichero, although he's nominated in second, he's projected currently in seventh, and I think his deadlift opener is a long way down from his nomination.
Could be playing games.
Or he could take massive jumps. But this is Gonzalez, and that is a tough 275. You got it all the way though.
3 white lights and a good lift for Gonzalez Lopez.
I still remember the 105s in Pilsen a few years ago when a lifter jumped 50 kilos from second to third deadlift to win the title.
It's not over until it's over.
Bar is loaded, 282.5 kilos.
Eligius Graviskis is now coming out for 282.5. The graphic there says squat rank 8 to 3, so he's moving up to third place, but we still have plenty of squats to go in the second round.
No.
Not quite there today. The high bar squats, they're very quad dominant, and when you run out of up, you run out very quickly. It's hard to grind a high bar squat. I think he was a little bit out of position though, so if he can hit that just right, he's got every chance of making it next time. Richard van Bezoyen, Netherlands.
Now, he was out much later in the first round, but he's taken a quite conservative jump, whereas a lot of the others have taken bigger ones.
Opened at 277.5, gone up to 285. And this is why openers don't always tell the whole story. Some lifters like to take small jumps, and some lifters train to take massive ones.
I think that's good, but the question is how much more is there?
Yeah,
Three
it was
whites.
definitely a lot of effort to get that to the top. So I wouldn't expect him to go up much more from there. And maybe that's why he took the smaller jump. Maybe his opener didn't feel so great.
Go with how the body feels on the day.
Round 2. Bar is loaded.
I think the biggest mistake you can do is stick to your numbers, even if it's not feeling good.
Italy.
And here is Andrea Cicero, Italy, for 287.5.
24 years old, just out of the juniors. What a battle.
He's got it all the way to the top. What do the referees think?
1 red, 2 whites.
They're not sure what they think. Or rather, we have a split decision. I didn't quite catch the replay, so I don't think the jury are taking an interest. So that is a good lift.
They had a look, but they're doing no more. Not reaching for any buttons.
292.5 kilos, Christian Ayandokun, Great Britain.
Christian Ayandokun from GB is out next for 292.5. Squad
Shouts of encouragement come from the crowd.
from Dylan Nelson, unmistakably. No, excuse me. Christian hit 295 at the British, but he was dealing with some issues in Malta. Only hit 282.5. All those issues seem to be behind him.
That was a good lift. Had to work, but then there's
It's a
292
big
and a
weight, yeah.
half on his back. Of course, he has to work.
However strong you are, that is a huge weight.
You ready?
Yeah, that was a great squat from Christian.
Bars loaded.
Where do you go for the third? Another 5?
5, I think 5 would be safe. Here's Keen Madden for 292.5. To move up to the silver medal position, but this is so tightly packed we are. He's moving from 6th to 2nd.
First Irish lifter we've seen this week, if memory serves.
That's a great squat.
Wow.
It's kind of hybrid. He's got the bar in a low bar position, but it looks kind of almost like a high bar squat. Whatever you call it, it's very strong and clearly works very well for him. One more squat in the second round, and it's this man, Robin Larsson, for 297.5.
Yeah, Ayandokun gone another 5.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. He is projected a fair distance out in the lead, so just collect the kilos. Keep
Don't
on
give
going.
anything away. Now, Larsson was so impressive in the first round. And he's gone 12 and a half more.
And just as impressive in the second.
Wow. Well, Ayandokun has got the same number as him, and he would beat him on body weight, but Larsson has a lot more there.
Will be followed by Gonzalez, Lopez and Greviskis.
So if we take a quick look at where that leaves us, Larsson is out in front with 297.5. Ayandokun right behind on 292.5. Ahead on body weight of Keen Madden on the same weight.
Gonzalez Lopez,
But Madden has gone 305 in the third round.
And I wouldn't put that past him at all. And so has Larson.
And the lighter man is Larson.
But this is a Mark Rees Peckinins for a very tough 275.
But he is a huge deadlifter, remember.
He is.
Every kilo he can harvest from the squat.
280 on the bar now. Guillermo Gonzalez Lopez of Spain.
So I think he got every single kilo
He
he could
did.
possibly get on the day there. All three squats in. And Guillermo Gonzalez Lopez is out next for 280. Taking a quite conservative 5 kilo jump. Getting lots of words of advice from the coach. Do you know, I think he nearly hit the floor.
Yeah.
So that didn't come up, but if we take
I
a
think
look at how
that's
deep he got.
Possibly the lowest squat I've ever seen at an international championship. That was more like a weightlifter getting under the bar and a
It's
clean
true,
and
yeah.
jerk, wasn't it?
Here's Eligius Graviskis, Lithuania. He's going to repeat 282.5. Missed it last time.
Yeah, you thought he got just out of line?
Yeah, he's the high bar squatter, isn't he?
Yeah. And he stopped very early in the up movement.
It's hard to grind in this position, though. No, his knees
I think he
popped
cut it as
forward.
well, didn't he? Yeah.
But he got his opener in. He's on the board with 270.
290 on the bar now. Richard van der Zuyen, Netherlands.
So if you watch this squat, it goes to the bottom and his right knee just pops in, and he's not coming back from there.
If successful, this will pull him into squat.
What a good job the platform crew are doing this week.
Absolutely.
Richard
Richard
van der Zuyen.
van Bizoyen. 290 on the bar.
Just outside the squat medals, this would put him to fourth. But of course he has half an eye on the total. He is certainly in the running for a medal. But everything needs to be right in every lift for that to happen.
Not quite there. Gives him a best squat of 285.
No lift van der Zuyen, 292.5 on the bar. Andrea Cicciaro, Italy. Provisional squat bronze for this one. But,
Fatigue accumulates fast when you're moving these huge weights.
by one of the three guys who followed him, Ian Madden or Larson.
Andrea Cicero,
Bar is loaded.
292.5.
Kilos. Andrea
He's got 2 on the board so far. Can he make it 3?
Well, the one he'll go past in body weight is Madden. He won't go past Ian Doken. But then Madden will come back with 305.
Leaves him with 287.5.
297.5 on the bar now. Christian Ian. This will put him into provisional squat gold medal position.
So we have 3 squats left.
Both Larson and Madden would
Madden, Ian Doken and Larson. So those are our 3 squat medalists.
My prediction is they'll all get their lifts and Larson will win in body weight.
Christian Ian.
I will take that prediction. Well, here's Christian Ayandokan looking for 5 kilos more than he squatted in the second. And his second looked very strong. This is 297 and a half. This for a personal best. Yes.
Oh, that's a great squat.
He had a bit left in the tank there, but he's a big deadlifter. He's going to want to take some energy through to deadlift.
3 wide lights.
And that moves him up to the gold medal position with 2 squats to go.
Guaranteed a bronze.
That was a great squat from Christian.
I think that was better than his second.
It could well be. Great to see so much support. The British team are here in the crowd. But this is a Keen Madden, and his squats have looked phenomenal today. 305 on the bar to take the lead in squat.
Yeah, the Swedes had the luxury of following him, so they've put the same weight in the bar as at a lighter body weight. So this to move into gold medal position, and for a certain silver at worst.
Superb.
Wow, fantastic. Looked more like some people's openers.
It really did. That was a great squat. Now he moves into gold medal position ahead of Ayandokan with 1 squat remaining. Robin Larson is sitting with the bronze medal in squat right now, wants to swap it for the gold.
Yeah, he's put the same weight as Madden on the bar. He's grams lighter, and that will get him the gold medal if he's successful with this. And his first 2 squats have just been super convincing.
Wow.
Great squatting.
Robin Larson takes the squat gold.
3 wide lights.
Let's take a look at that phenomenal squat once more. Keeps his back position really well and just keeps on pushing.
Do you know, I think Madden had more if they could have kept on going.
Yeah, it would be nice
But
to get a
that's,
4th, wouldn't
that's
it?
not the way it works.
But Larson takes the gold with 305, Madden the silver with 305, Ayandokan takes the bronze with 297 and a half. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back here in 10 minutes for bench press.
Well, welcome back to Tartu in Estonia for the 2023 European Open Classic Powerlifting Championships. If you've been with us earlier, you would have seen the 63 and the 93B groups. We're now 1/3 of the way through the A groups, and we are about to start the bench press. A little reminder of where we are in the main squat competition. Chiara Bernardi from Italy takes the gold with a fantastic 197.5 kilos. Lalim from Belgium takes the silver, 175. Rosset from France, the bronze medal with 170 kilos, and it's really close behind there. The clock is ticking down towards 10 seconds. We're about to get the bench press underway, and Joe Whiteley, it promises to be a fantastic session.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you have to say that this is Chiara Bernardi's to lose. She's projected to be a long way ahead at a total. And she puts 7.5 kilos on her squat just now to take the gold. So she is looking in good shape. She's got a big bench too.
72.5 kilos, Sweets, Estonia.
Yeah, she's got a big bench, and Supernets from Austria also has a really big bench, so it's going to be a really close battle between the two of them to see who gets bench press gold. But this is Elizabeth Sweets from Estonia, 72.5 kilos on the bar. That's not bad for an opening bench in the 63s.
It's huge. And that looked fairly easy.
If you are just joining us, we've got the A groups from the women's 63s and the men's 93s who are lifting back to back. The 63s, as you can see, are on now, and as soon as the 63s are finished, we move straight on to the 93s. And this is Esme Dyers from the Netherlands, squatted really well and opening with an 80 kilo bench press.
Benched 85 in Malta at the Classic Worlds. And I think we might see her blow past that today.
That was a great one. Great opening bench press. Just waiting for the referee's lights to make sure there's no sneaky yellows lurking. Yeah, 3 white lights. Now Lalim from Belgium next, 85 kilos.
Took the squat silver. 180 didn't quite come off. Biggest bench she's done at an international so far is 87.5, and she's opening here at 85.
Oh, great opener. We need not have worried. Just waiting for one referee's light to confirm it, because there are sometimes things in the bench that we do not see.
There are so many reasons to fail on the bench. If your feet lift, if your butt lifts, your head, shoulders and butt must remain in contact with the bench, your feet flat on the floor.
We're going to flags, and 3 whites. Now Martine Ingemann Jørgensen from Denmark, 90 kilos. And greetings to all our friends in Denmark, particularly Hans-Jørgen Jørgensen and Henrik Jørgensen. Hope you're both well, and that everyone at your club is doing well too.
Of course, it's Jurgensen's first international, so everything she does on the platform is an international PB.
Super.
And that is a great opening bench. We're struggling a bit with our ref lights here tonight.
3 white lights and a good lift, a good lift.
3 white flags.
90 on the bar now, Natalia Zukowska, Ukraine. Bars loaded, 90 kilos.
Natalia Zukowska,
Rosse, Bernardi,
Ukraine,
get ready.
90 kilos.
She hit 95 at the Classic Masters earlier this year, European Classic Masters.
Lovely bench press.
Three white lights, good lift, Zukowska, 95 on the bar now, Mathilde Rosse.
Mathilde Rosset from France is up next, 95 kilos.
Bars loaded, 95 kilos, Rosse, France.
Bronze medalist in the squad.
Best result I have for her is 97.5 at the University Cup in Albi earlier this year.
Yeah, that's what the PB is showing out on our screen. So 95 is very close to that. Oh, great bench press. She's obviously improved since then.
Yeah, quite a young lifter, and she's not that new, but we do see the younger lifters not long out of the juniors improve very quickly.
Bar is loaded.
Now Chiara Bernardi,
Chiara Bernardi,
102.5 kilos.
Now I think she's hit 120 at Italian Nationals.
Yeah, I've seen her do a lot more than this.
Yeah, not recently though. This year she hit 117.5.
Great bench press.
Employs the maximum permitted grip width. You can't have your hands outside the rings on the bar, or rather, you have to cover the rings.
Now Pantea Supernets from Austria, 105 kilos to take the lead in bench press at the end of the first round.
She hit 107.5 in Malta, but she did hit 110 the year before in South Africa.
Great opener.
Really nice.
3 white lights. And at the end of the first round, Supernets leads with 105 kilos. Bernardi is in second place with 102.5 kilos. And Kvant Kiani from the morning session is currently in bronze medal position with 97.5 kilos. Into the second round, and it's Elizabeth Sweets from Estonia taking it up to 77.5. Looks good.
No notes there. That looked like a great bench press.
Still waiting for the lights. Well, we've got two of them.
And I don't see it. Can we go flags, please? Three white lights, good lift.
And it's
good
three
lift.
whites.
85 goes on the bar now.
Now,
Gears,
Esme
then
Dyers,
Lalim, Zhukovska, get ready,
85
bar
to
is
equal
loaded. 85
our
kilos
personal
of gears.
best. Great bench. And again, we're waiting for the referee's lights.
Three white lights, good lift. Good
Yeah.
lift, gears. 90 on the bar now. Sayuri Lalim, Belgium.
Now,
Zhukovska,
Sayuri Lalim,
bar is loaded.
90 kilos on the bar
Belgium.
to equal her personal best.
She's in the fight for overall podium positions, but she's going to need to hit as much as she can on bench.
Good bench press.
Three white lights, good lift. Good
Lights are
lift.
back working again. Three white lights.
Zhukovska, Ukraine.
Now, Natalia Zukovska,
Bar is loaded.
92.5 kilos, just a 2.5 kilo increase from her opener, and her bench press PB 95.
And they were right to take a small
Yeah,
increment.
you really had to work with that. I wonder, is there any more there?
Hard
Probably
to
worth
say.
finding out, but
I think, as you say, it's not going to tire you out too much failing a bench, so it's worth trying for another 2.5 kilos.
Flags if we can, please. Flags.
yeah, we've still not had the referee's lights. And it is 2 to 1.
In a good way, that's a good lift. A good lift, Zhukovska. 95
We have people working on that right now, and hopefully we'll bring those lights back up very soon.
bar is loaded.
Now, Martin Ingemann Jurgensen, 95 kilos. First international competition, and she's been really impressive.
Previous lift has been overturned. The previous lift has been overturned by the jury.
The jury has overturned Zukovska's good lift at 92.5.
Now, we did see one red flag, so I wonder if that was for butt lift, something like that, which you won't catch from the front camera.
That looks good.
Three white lights.
And she continues to impress. 3 white lights. Getting close to a bench press medal, actually. Now, Mathilde Rosset from France, she is going 100 kilos. And this will move her into bronze medal position in the bench press. Pushing Quanciani from Georgia off the podium if she gets this. Looks good. And 3 wide lights.
Good lift, Rosse, 107.5
Now Pantea Supernets. Well, she's only gone up 2.5 kilos. Bernardi's gone up 7.5 kilos.
Wow.
.5.
Just looking back at Pantea's lifting history, taking smaller jumps seems to be her method. Frequently just goes up 2.5 each lift. Occasionally puts... So given she took a 2.5 kilo jump to a second, we'd expect her to do the same.
Lift her out in the second round, 110 kilos.
She hit 120 at last Italian Nationals. Hasn't matched it since. Well, that was heavier than she expected. Quite a long time on the chest, so I think she's just had a little bit of movement.
Still waiting for the, I think, 3 wide lights.
Attempt selection.
She's going 87.5. This will be a new PB for her. Looks good.
Lifters are doing a great job, but the coaches are doing a great job as well with the attempt selection here.
And 3 wide lights.
3 wide lights, good lift, good lift. 92.5 goes on the bar now for Natalia Zukovska, Ukraine. Lalim Jurgensen, get ready.
Now Natalia Zukovska, she got it 2-1 last time. It was overturned by the jury. We think possibly butt off the bench, but we didn't see a replay. So retaking the 92.5. She's done it once. Can she do it again while rectifying the problem? Oh, it looks good. But it looked good last time.
It did, so we'll wait to see what the referees think.
Still we wait.
Can we go flags, please?
It's going to be flags again. And it's 2-1 again.
2-1 again.
The
And
same referee.
we got the replay, but we were both looking at the flags. So we might see a jury overturn if the butt was off.
95 on the bar is loaded. Lalim, Belgium.
I'm looking at the jury, they're still talking. And they don't seem to be reaching for a button. I think Sukovska can relax. This is Lalim, 95 kilos for a 5 kilo personal best.
She missed 92.5 in Malta, so it would be great to get this on the board.
Not quite.
Sorry, that is no lift. No lift. Lalim.
Now, Martine Ingemann Jurgensen is going for 100 kilos. Well, we said she was in the fringes of a bench medal. If she makes this, she could actually get one. It will depend upon Rosset.
Bars loaded, 100 kilos. Martine Jurgensen, Denmark.
Actually, no, she is lighter than Rosset. Yeah, this puts her into 3rd place, but Rosset will come back with 102.5.
Right.
But been super impressive at her first international.
She got 97.5 in Danish nationals. That was back in June.
And that is her PB. This is for a possible bronze medal at the Europeans. No, it's not going anywhere.
Well called, owners, well caught. I'm afraid that is no lift, no lift. 102.5 on the bar.
And we have 3 more bench presses in the 63s before the 93s come on stage. First up is Mathilde Rosset from France, now guaranteed the bronze medal. No one to come past her, and she can't reach the other 2. This is 102.5 to add 2.5 kilos to her total, and the second and third places are so close that this 2.5 kilos is actually vital.
Now we know she can do this. She hit this at French Nationals in September.
But not today.
Doing it on the international platform is a different story.
Sorry, no lift.
And we have 2 more lifters. Next up is Pantea Subanets from Austria. This is 110 kilos. Now this is the same as Bernardi, but she is heavier body weight than Bernardi. So this is for, well, she's already got the silver medal. This is for the extra kilos that the lift will bring. She's battling Rosset for overall silver. So any kilos that either of them can harvest from third round bench. Rosset didn't. If Supanets can, it will be to her definite advantage.
Yes.
Wow. Great bench. And it's 3 white flags. And finally, Chiara Bernardi. She got gold in squat. She has got gold in bench press. And this is to add another 5 kilos and take it up to 115. What a great performance. And she's got the equal heaviest opening deadlift to back up the golds in the first
She is a brilliant deadlifter. She's got everything, hasn't she? She's got a big bench. She's got a massive squat.
Well, she locked that out. And the referees say... she got a red from the centre referee. I didn't see one of the far sides.
Yeah, it was 2 whites and a red.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if the red was for elbows. I did. Sorry,
okay from the front.
I didn't see the replay. Yeah, I thought it might be. So Bernardi's 115 has been overturned. She finishes with 110, and she is still the gold medalist in the bench press and the overwhelming favourite for the title. And now it's the turn of the 93s.
We saw a masterclass in squatting from the man that's out next, actually, Keen Madden. He put up a phenomenal 305 kilo squat. Just missed out on body weight for the gold. We're from Larson, who also squatted 305. $165 on the bar.
Heaviest opener in the first round is Ian Doken with 192.5.
Easy.
Three white lights, good lift, Madden. 172.5 on the bar now. Mark Rios Pecanese. Spain, Van der Zuyen and Chichero to follow.
Next out is Marc Ruiz, Spain, for 172.5.
Bars loaded. 172.5.
Second out in squat, second out in bench press, and still prognosis has him in runner-up position overall. That's what a big deadlift does.
That's the power of the deadlifter. They lie in the long grass like a bear trap, waiting to catch at the subtotalers. Now he went on the very P of the press there.
2 to 1.
Now we have a red flag from one of the side referees. It would be great if they could put their coloured cards in the air when they do the red
Wouldn't it?
flags, because we don't know what that was for. But 2 to 1 is a good lift anyway. And next out is Richard van Bezoyen. 177.5 on the bar.
177.5 kilos, Van Bezoyen, Netherlands.
Had to work.
Yeah, that wasn't the easiest opener.
3 white lights and a good lift.
But it's on the board, and that's all that counts. Relatively narrow grip.
Bars loaded, 180 kilos, Cicero, Italy.
Andrea Cicero is out next. He's looking for 180 kilos to open his bench. Hit 195 at this competition last year. And that looks strong.
Yeah, nothing to be added there.
3 white lights and a good lift.
3 whites.
180 on the bar. Robin Larsson, Sweden. Gonzalez Lopez and Grimiskis. Get ready. Bars loaded, 180 kilos, Larsson, Sweden.
Here's Robin Larsson, the man who took the squat gold medal. He's opening his bench with 180. Hit 190 last year in Poland. Shaping up into a close battle for the podium places here. And unprojected, we still have Maris, the Dutch lifter from the B group, clinging on with projected third. But the A group lifters have quite a few lifts to put in yet.
Just shows what a good performance Maris's was, though. Oh, smooth and easy.
I think that's the fastest bench opener we've seen so far. But we have got one red flag. So we're not going to see from that angle whether there was any butt lift. But I think there's an overturn. I can see one of the jury members on their feet. Yep, that was overturned.
We don't know why, but presumably but.
But here is Guillermo Gonzalez Lopez from Spain, opening with 182.5. Just a little bit over 400 pounds. Having a good chat with the handoff crew. That comes out of his 60 seconds. You get 60 seconds to get the start command from bar loaded being called.
Well, it's ticking down to 20 seconds.
He's going to have to take that bar very soon. But he only has to get the command. He doesn't have to complete the lift in that time.
The problem, of course, comes if he's told to re-rack,
Yep.
and then he's no time left.
3 white flags for that lift.
Get ready. Bar is loaded. 182.5 kilos. Greviskis, Lithuania.
Here's Iligis Greviskis from Lithuania for 182.5. We have his PB as a massive 200 kilos. So let's see how this moves.
A master of deadlift, of bench press from Lithuania. It was strong, but it didn't move that quickly.
No, it wasn't. It didn't just snap to lock out as we kind of expected.
3 white flags.
But every lifter has his own style. And some people make it look hard and then just carry on adding kilos and make it look just the same. Here's Christian Ayandokan. Now, on projected, we would say that Christian is the man to beat. He is out in front. But we have a long way to go in the competition yet. This is 192.5. He hit 200 at the Silent Worker meet in July. Quite a few of the British team popped over to France for that one. Very controlled.
Great bench press.
Now, would you go straight to 200 from there, Martin? Or would you put 5 on?
No, I'll go straight to 200 based on that. But then I'm ever the non-conservative.
I suppose it depends where they intend to end up. So if they're going to do a 2.5, maybe 197.5 would be the better choice. But it depends where they think the top end is. And he's put 197.5 in. So we are through to the second round of bench now. And here's Keen Madden for 172.5.
Again, this is just racing by. Seems only 2 minutes ago that Madden was out.
Decent, very solid bench.
And 3 white flags.
3 white lights, I believe, and that a good lift for Madden, 180 on the bar. Mark Rios, Pecanins, España. Van Bezuyen, Larsen to follow, 180 on the bar, for Rios, Pecanins.
Now this is the lifter projected for silver medal overall. Just harvesting kilos.
Biding his time, lying in wait.
Look good.
2 to 1, good lift.
We have one red flag in the air though. So maybe we can get a side view. No, we're not going to get a side view. There we go. It's always a concern if you get one red flag that there was some butt lift, but he kept his butt down.
Oh, it
Well,
has been overturned.
but we don't know what for.
Wasn't for butt, certainly. But there are so many yellow offences.
Could be for an infraction on grip width, or head coming up, feet touching the bench. We really don't know. We're without our technology at the moment, so we don't have as much information as usual. But this is Richard Van Bezoyen for 182.5. Looks strong.
And 3 white flags.
185 on the bar, Robin Larsson, Sweden. Gonzalez Lopez and Greviskis, get ready. Bars loaded, 185 kilos.
Here's
Larsson,
Robin
Sweden.
Larsson, one of our podium contenders. Missed 180 on his opener. He has gone up to 185. Risky strategy. Let's hope it works out for him. But as we've alluded to before, Martin, if you want to keep in touch, you're going to have to go up.
Yeah, and it wasn't a strength issue. I mean, we're not sure with the flags why. I don't think was this a jury overrule?
I think it was.
Yeah, and we don't know why it was overruled, but certainly there wasn't a strength issue. He's taking it out himself. Unless it's the elbows, I can't see anything else wrong with that. And he gets 3 white flags.
187.5 on the bar now. Guillermo
So that paid off.
Gonzalez Lopez of Spain. Greviskis, Chichero, and Oakland, get ready.
Only 4 more lifts in the second round.
187.5 kilos. Gonzalez Lopez, Spain.
Here's Guillermo Gonzalez, 187.5 on the bar. We have his PB as 200, but it doesn't look like he's going to get close to that today.
Oh, that's a good bench press.
And the refs agree with you.
187.5 Nirvana, Elias Greviskis, Lithuania. Bar is loaded. Chichero, Ayandokun, get ready. Last 3 lifts in round 2 for the men.
Next out is Eligius Greviskis, Lithuania, for 187.5. Again, a PB listed as 200, but we don't look to be getting close to that today. The technical controllers prevented him from coming onto the platform until he'd finished adjusting his wrist wraps. You can't do that on the platform. The only item of equipment you can adjust on the platform is your belt.
What a battle.
Now his left arm lagged quite a lot. I don't think the bar dipped, and the referees don't think so either.
187.5 Nirvana, Andrea Chichero, Italy. Ayandokun,
Left arm just seemed to lag behind a little bit,
bar is loaded.
but he got that moving and got it to the top.
Chichero, Italy.
Andrea Chichero now for 187.5. Good lift, 3 whites.
Chichero, 197.5 on the bar now. Christian Ayandokun. If he gets this, he will get himself into bench press gold medal position.
Next out, Christian Ayandokun
197.5 kilos.
for
Christian
197.5.
Great Britain.
This will move him from bench silver to bench gold, and is the final lift in the second round.
Wow. You know what I'm going to say? Should have gone 200.
Yeah, but I think we'll see him go 200 next. Even though that moved really well, he's out in the lead and he doesn't need to take any risks. Just keep collecting those kilos.
Yeah, there's a lot to be said for that.
So here's where we are on bench with Eindhoven out in front on 197.5, Balint from the B group on 195, and Graviskis on 187.5, ahead of Gonzalez on body weight. Into the third round now, and here's Keen Madden for 177.5.
I'm not sure about the butt.
The refs gave it 3 whites.
I should learn to keep my mouth shut, shouldn't I?
Well,
I thought I saw it lift from the angle I was watching at, but 3 whites can't be argued with. It was a great battle.
I see what you mean. There was definitely movement through the body, but he seemed to be able to keep some part of his butt down. So that was a good lift.
Which is all you need to do.
And here is Mark Rees. He missed 180, but he's gone up to 185. And as you say, he is in the battle for the silver medal. But would it be better to collect the kilos from the 180 than to miss the 185?
I think he would. But better to get 185, I suppose.
He's collected all the kilos.
And he gets the 3 white flags. Yeah, Eindhoven's gone 202.5 for his third.
I guess he's secure. Doesn't need to worry about someone coming past if he drops a couple of kilos. Here's Van Bezoyen. 187.5. Well, it was a tough lockout, but it was nice and smooth, and he got it all the way to the top.
3 white flags. And just looking at the scoreboard, Joe, we've got 2 on 195. Now, if they both get that, then they push Ballant out of the medals. But there is still a fair chance that we'll get a bench press medal from the B group.
Come on, man, all you got.
Here's Eligius Graviskas, Lithuania. Taken the minimum increment up to 190.
Yeah, he did seem really close to his limit on the second.
Currently it has the bench bronze. However, we have 4 benches still to come after this. And that's not going.
No, no.
No lift, I'm sorry, no lift. 190 on the bar now. Andrea Cicero, Italy. This is for a provisional bench press bronze medal.
Just a tiny bit too heavy.
90 kilos. Andrea Cicero, Italia.
We have Andrea Cicero out next for 190. Also gone up the minimum increment of 2.5. And this will take the bronze medal away from Graviskis. I think he's got it.
That looks really good.
The referees say it's good. So that gives him the bronze medal for the moment, with 3 lifts still to go.
Yeah, he can in theory be pushed off the podium by either of the next 2 lifters, both of whom are taking 195 kilos.
He's pumped, isn't he? You don't often see people this hyped for bench. It's quite a technical lift. but he looks fired up and ready for it. He took a 5 kilo increase to his second. He's gone 7.5 now, but this will put him in silver medal position. Oh,
No,
what a
that's
shame.
just
It's not
stalled.
going.
Well, what that says is we have a medal from the B group because both these 195s had to go to prevent that.
Larson of Sweden. If Larson gets this, he takes home a silver medal for Sweden.
Next out, we have Robin Larson. He's taken a massive 10 kilo increase. But you know, he missed 180 and then came out for 185.
Yeah.
Possibly the plan was 180, 190, 195,
Yeah.
so he's going to end up in the same place.
And this will take silver medal on body weight from Ballant. But is it too big a jump or is it exactly right? Because Larson has pushed himself right through the prognosis now into third place. He was nowhere near that at the start of the competition. But is this too big a jump? For silver medal and to be in a really strong position moving into deadlifts. This is Robin Larson.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Well, that was the fastest moving PB I've ever seen.
And 3 white flags.
And we have 1 bench remaining. So I guess we've allocated bench medals now. As you say, Ballant from the B group takes the bronze with 195. Larson just snatched his silver with 195. This man, Christian Ayendoken, already has the bench gold. He's looking for another 5 kilos on his total with 202.5.
How impressive has Larson been today?
Very much. This will be a small PB for Christian. He's benched 200 at his last couple of comps.
Well, based on his first 2, I would be very confident.
He's got a chunky lead on projected. He's nearly 30 kilos out in front. So this isn't going to be too crucial if he misses. But let's hope he gets it. And I think he has.
Super bench press. 3 white flags.
And the gold medal goes to Christian Ayendoken. Take a quick look at the results. And there they are with Ayendoken taking the bench gold with 202.5. Larson the silver with 195. Just ahead on body weight from Balint from the B group. We're going to take a 9-minute break now and we will see you back here for deadlift.
It's day 3 of the 2023 European Open Classic Powerlifting Championships, coming to you from Tartu in Estonia. We have reached the deadlifts in the final session of the day. We have the women's 63 and the men's 93 kilo A classes, A groups rather, back to back. We are just about to get underway with the 63s deadlifts, and I'm joined once again by Joe Whiteley.
And if the screen we have on at the moment shows that Chiara Bernardi's subtotal is challenging some of the B groups lifters' total, that shows the dominance of Bernardi in class. She put up the biggest squat by quite some distance. She matched the biggest bench, and she's matching the biggest deadlift opener.
Scary. And she would have got the biggest bench had it not been for an overrule. Well, this is a lifter we've been so impressed with today, Joe. Martine Ingemann Jørgensen from Denmark. First international competition. To make a total, she needs to pull 157.5 kilos.
She lists her deadlift PB as 160. So it looks like we're going to be a long way past that today. Well, let's see how the opener moves first.
Well, her PB is 410 total. This would give her 412.5 with 2 deadlifts to follow.
No wonder she looks so pleased.
And 3 white lights. Delighted to say we have the lights back.
Next up, 160.
Now Elizabeth Sweets from Estonia is opening her deadlift campaign with 160 kilos.
Best lift I have for her is 160.5 at Estonian Nationals. But that was all the way back in 21.
3 white lights. Sayuri Lalim from Belgium, 182.5 on the bar for her opener. One of the ones challenging for the podium. Prognosis has her 7.5 kilos off third.
Yeah, she hit 195 in Malta. She did 200 at a local competition.
Yeah, all it needs now is one lifter to miss, one big jump, and the prognosis goes out the window. Great lift. 3 whites. Mathilde Rosset from France is up next. 185 kilos.
Bars loaded, 185 kilos, Rosset, France.
She did 195 this year in a local competition. She's only within 10 kilos of that.
And her prognosis is third. She'll need to defend that. That looks good.
A little bit of work to do right at the lockout.
The jury has overruled the previous lift,
Was
according
that
to the screen.
That is 2 to 1, a good lift. I believe the jury has overruled the previous lift.
But it says white and no one's failed. I think that was a mistake. That was a mistake.
187.5 on the bar. Fantastic.
Yeah, there were no red lights.
No.
No,
But now the Diaz, get ready.
the gremlins are here today.
We're just shaking down the lighting system that's
Yeah.
come back on.
Bars loaded, 187.5 kilos, Tumanets, Austria.
Now Pantea Supernets.
She did
This-
195 at Austrian Nationals, but she had a difficult time in Malta, only getting her opener in.
That looks good.
Yeah.
Yavul's come from the audience.
Three white lights, good lift, Supernet at 187.5 kilos. Next weight on the bar is 190, 190. Natalia Zhukovska.
190 is the next weight on the bar.
Last four lifts in round one.
And it's for Sukovska.
Bar is loaded, 190 kilos. Zhukovska, Ukraine.
Looking at the Masters 1 world and European records. 205.5.
Now that it does belong to Natalia right now. She did that in Hungary earlier this year.
That is no lift, jump the down command.
She jumped the down command, unfortunately.
200 on the bar. Chiara Bernardi, Italy. We followed by Diaz, and then we go into round two with Jurgensen.
Now you'd never guess that from the...
It's hard to say
replay,
on the
would you?
replay, yeah. It's one of the things that's hard for the jury to pick up on the replay.
No, this is Chiara Bernardi, 200 kilos. Well, I have her PB as 220.5.
Yeah, that's the best lift I've got for her too. She did that earlier this year at a local competition in Italy. She got 212.5 at the silent worker meet. Easy. And realistically, Martin, that puts Bernardi out of reach.
Yeah, she just had to get one in.
Yep.
And sometimes you appreciate the battles, other times you just have to appreciate the standard of the performance. And there will be battles for the minor medals.
Yeah,
But
we've got.
I think we can crown Bernardi
I
the
think we
champion
can.
now.
Yeah.
This is Esme Dyers from the Netherlands, another very good deadlifter, opening on 200 kilos.
200 kilos, Esme Diaz, Netherlands.
Yeah, realistically, the lifter in second, Supernets, would have to add 50 kilos to her opener to challenge Bernardi, which is unlikely.
I mean, she could add it, but she's not going to make it. Oh, that's a great lift from Dyers. Now, we're still going to battles for deadlift medals, for minor podium positions, so it's the championship is decided, but there's lots that has not.
10.5 kilos on the bar. Martine Ingrid Jurgensen.
And we're into the second round.
Zhukovska, get ready.
And just very quickly, Dyers, Bernardi, both on 200 kilos. The Dutch lifter leads on lighter body weight. Supernets in third place, 187.5. And in totals, well, Bernardi pretty much there. But there's only 7.5 kilos between second and third, and another 7.5 kilos between third and fourth, and 2.5 kilos between fourth and fifth.
This is going to come down to who hits all the lifts and who misses.
And who's too conservative and who's too adventurous? Jorgensen. For a PB, we have it as 160. Wow.
Not anymore.
3 wide lights.
170 on the bar. Elizabeth Sweets.
She is going to be so happy going away from this competition with the numbers she's got today. Now, Elizabeth Sweets from Estonia, 170. Her PB we have is 173, presumably a national record here in Estonia. This takes her within 3 kilos of that. Looks good. And 3 wide lights.
Good lift. 190 on the bar now. Natalia Zhukovska, Ukraine.
Now Zhukovska missed the missed the last one. She went too soon. She didn't wait for the down command. She's taking the same weight again. She is the Masters 1 world record holder, but we think that with having to retake her opener, it's most unlikely she'll go anywhere near that record today.
She also has the European Masters 1 total record at 4:48. But she would have to take a big jump to get close to that as well.
I think that missed opener on the deadlift has really hurt any chances of that.
It was definitely the right move to keep the weight the same.
Yes.
I think she's feeling the fatigue from the competition.
She gets a blue from the centre referee.
Blue is either downward movement or supporting on the thighs. Ah, maybe there was a little dip there.
We'll wait on that. Now, in the meantime, Rossi is taking 195 kilos.
Sitting in third overall, this will move her up to second with 4 lifts still to go in this round.
Oh, having to really back. No! Just couldn't maintain the grip.
That's a shame, though. She's proceeding
No
nicely
lift.
towards lockout, but grip lets it out. No lift.
Makes that classic look at her hand in disbelief.
Why
Can't
did you
believe
do
you-
that to me?
Every lifter whose grip goes gives their hand a good looking at as they walk off.
Flight 1. The bar is loaded at 195 kilos.
Sayuri Lalim,
Belgium.
195. Now this gets her into a podium position for the time being, as well as into bronze medal position in deadlift. The scream.
It's a tough one, but she got it.
Oh, that's a great deadlift. Had to work all the way off the floor to the top. It was never easy, but it's 3 wide lights. Now, Pantea Supernets from Austria, she's taking 195 kilos. Now, she's in second place in total. She's in 462.5. Lalim is in 460, but this would put her to 470 and 10 kilos ahead. So, a really important lift in the context of the overall podium.
Austria.
That looks good. 3 white lights, and perhaps more importantly, Joe, not quite at her limit.
No, she got a bit of headroom to go up there.
Now, Esme Dyers, massive 210 kilos on the bar.
Bars loaded. 210 kilos. Diaz, Netherlands.
She's already ahead of Bernardi on body weight after 1 round. But even if she gets this, she'll fall back to silver medal in deadlift if Bernardi makes her second round attempt. Because Bernardi has gone 215, but this is 210 for Dyers to equal her personal best. Fantastic.
3 white lights. Good
3
lift,
wide
Diaz.
lights.
215 on the bar now. Chiara Bernardi, Italy.
So that pops her up
Sweet.
ahead
Red
of
last
Rossi.
lift in round 2.
So Chiara Bernardi for 215.
Bars loaded. 215
already the champion. It's about the deadlift medals, and it's about the second and third podium places. And this is to go into the lead in deadlift as well. Wouldn't it be a bit greedy to win all three? I think she's going to, you know, that's a
think she
great
is.
deadlift. 3 white lights, and there is 1 round to go. And let's have a quick look at the 2 scoreboards before we go into that third round. First of all, the deadlifts. Well, let's just see that replay first of all. And there we have the deadlifts. Bernardi leads with 2:15, Dyers 2:10, and then a big fall down to Lalim at 1:95, ahead on body weight from Supanets. And in total, well, Bernardi miles clear. 10 kilos between second and third, 5 kilos between third and fourth and fifth. We'll just call every lift as it happens. So many permutations. This is Jorgensen. Oh, fantastic. Another PB.
Now, I've just seen
3 whites.
that Bernardi has put a world record of 2:31.5 on the
Wow.
bar. But is that a placeholder? Is she just waiting to see what Dyers can do so that she can drop down and take that record? Because Bernardi, I think, Martin, has the heavier body weight.
Yes.
So she's going to put her placeholder in there, wait to see what Dyers does, and then snatch that gold.
And meanwhile, I think Jorgensen in her first competition has got 9 for 9. I don't remember missing one.
I don't remember her missing one.
Such an impressive debut. And this is Elizabeth Sweets, 180 kilos for a 7 kilo personal best. But she had to work with her 170. Is there another 10 kilos there? I did worry if there was another 10 on top of that 170 when you factor in fatigue as well. But she's had a great day.
195 on the bar now. Mathilde Rosset. Okay, France. This is her second
Now Mathilde Rosset coming out for 195.
deadlift and overall.
Now she needs this to have a chance of a podium finish. This moves her from 5th to 3rd with lifters to follow.
You are French and you're in the audience. I want to hear.
But she missed this weight last time.
Yeah,
Was
came
it
out-
her grip?
Yeah, it came out of the right hand.
Winner France.
For a chance of the podium, this has to be a good lift.
195 kilos. Mathilde Rosset. France. Allez, allez.
She needs to bring all her focus to her grip now. Squeeze that bar.
Change openers, 3 attempts open.
Cries of allez from the audience. For a chance of the podium, 195. Oh, she's locked it out this time. And 3 white lights. So she moves into 3rd place overall. But she is open to challenge from following lifters. We've not seen any changes yet, Joe. It's surely inevitable that somebody will at some point.
I am expecting Bernardi to drop. Of course,
This
you
is-
are allowed 2 changes on your final deadlift.
Zukowska has gone up to 197.5, and this is chasing bronze medal in the deadlift. So she got 190 first time, jury overruled, she got it second time, and now this is probably where she intended to finish anyway. Can she do it? To move into bronze medal position in deadlift. She's working it. Oh, she's locked it out. What determination. And it's 3 white lights for Zukowska. And she is into bronze medal position in deadlift. And can anyone come past her? Well, The answer is Lalim can if she makes this 2:02.5, because she would go into third place in both deadlift and total.
After it is loaded for the next lifter, there will be no more chances. Bars loaded, 202.5 kilos, Lalim, Belgium.
This will push Rossi off the podium, and it will push Zukowska off the deadlift podium.
This is a big ask for Sai.
And she is lighter than Supanets in terms of the deadlift medals. No, it's not going.
It was worth a try.
That is no lift for Sai. 202.5 goes on the bar now for Panthea.
So Sai cannot make the podium now.
Now this is Panthea Supanets. She's going 2:02.5. This will, I'm pretty sure, yeah, she's safe, second place overall. This will put her into bronze medal position in deadlift to go with her overall silver. That, of course, is unless Dyers does something huge. No.
It just swung out in front and she could not pull it back in.
That is no lift for Supanets, 220.
So, Esme Dyers. Now this is a pool to go from 5th place overall to the podium and to put her in gold medal position in the deadlift. But she's going to have to find 220. The best we have for her is 210. But she is a great puller.
She did 210 in Malta early this year. We know she's capable of that, but this is 10 kilos more.
This is for the podium at the European Championships. What more incentive can there be?
That is not going.
Gave it everything,
Absolutely everything.
but not to be.
She got
She got a white light, yeah.
The world record is currently 231
No, we're not seeing a change going.
Why
Chiara
would she?
Bernardi is
Why
going
would
for
she?
it.
She's won everything.
If successful, this will be a world deadlift record for Chiara Bernardi.
More than 10 kilos higher than anything she's done before.
But she would like to go home with a world record.
But she's been on fire today.
Oh yes. Chiara
Fabulous
Bernardi,
performance.
world deadlift record on the line. The bar is loaded.
Here we go. Can she possibly pull this? Can she even get it moving? It's 11 kilos over her personal best.
I think she'll get it moving. Will she lock it? But it was stuck to the floor.
I'm sorry, that is no lift.
And why not give it a try? You just never know.
She had the deadlift gold secure. She had every gold secure.
So I hope we've summarised that for you as we went along, but just to give you one last summary, in deadlift, the gold medal goes to Chiara Bernardi with 215. Esme Dyers takes the silver with 210. Zukova takes the bronze with 197.5, and in the total, Bernardi is the champion, a fabulous 522.5. Pantea Supernets takes the silver medal in 470, and Rossi takes the bronze 465, only 5 kilos ahead of Lalim. And that is it for the 63s as the 93 men hit the platform.
So we've already said that we think Christian Ayandokan is the one to beat. He's out ahead on projected, so unless something goes really wrong on deadlift. But first we have Keen Madden. Showed us such a great squat in the first round. First out on deadlift, he has 275 on the bar. Nice pull there for Keen.
Yeah, he's first out, but it's not like he's miles behind a lot of the others. Quite closely grouped.
Next lifter out is Guillermo Gonzalez Lopez for the same weight, 275. We have his best at 285.
Now, there's something been happening with prognosis here, because Rios was projected for second, and now he's projected for sixth.
He changed his opener.
And
He
Larson,
dropped it.
yeah.
So that was a good lift, 3 white lights.
My apologies, I wasn't even looking at the platform. I was trying to analyze the scoreboard.
And next out is Eligius Griviskis, Lithuania. Again opening at 275. Three white lights, a good lift for him.
Next weight on the bar is 290. 290 for Richard van Bezuyen, Netherlands. Larsen, Cicero, Rios, Becanins. Get ready.
Locks that in really well. And next we have Richard van Bezuyen, Netherlands. 290 on the bar.
Bars loaded. 290 kilos. Van Bezuyen, Netherlands.
That was Sil Maris there, I think, from the B group, who was sending him out.
Currently the leader of the competition.
Easy. Great opening lift there.
Still waiting for one vote, but you see the referee pressing the button and nothing is happening. Can we go?
We've got 3 white lights. Now, Robin Larson has come from nowhere to second in prognosis. We still don't know. People are playing games with first round deadlift numbers. But he's had a great squat competition. He's had a great bench competition.
Yeah, he was second on subtotal, I think. So this is 290.
Question is, will the big deadlifters sweep him away, or can he hang on to them? This will tell us a lot. He's here for the fight.
He really is.
3 white lights, good lift. 295 on the bar now for Andrea Cicero, Italy.
So once we're at the end of this round, we'll take a look at what that does to the overall rankings. But for the moment, we have another couple of deadlifts to go.
Bars loaded. 295 kilos.
This is Andrea Cicero for 295. There is a really close battle here for podium places. That was a good pull.
Wow.
310 on the bar now. Mark Rios Pecanins, Spain, Ayandoko Gonzalez Lopez. Get ready. Last 2 lifts in round 1.
Two lifts remain in the opening round, and here's Mark Ruiz Pecanins, Spain. Now he was his original deadlift opener was something like 332, 335 in that sort of region. He's dropped to 310.
Normally the games are played the other way. But,
Maybe warm-ups didn't go so well.
yeah,
310 kilos. Rios
Maybe the 330 was never his intention. If he makes this absolutely fly, we might see him make a big jump.
maybe that's the plan. Get one on board, make a total, and then a big jump. Well, I think you can define that as flying.
3 white lights.
3 whites.
320 on the bar now for Christian Ayandoko, Great Britain. Gonzalez Lopez and Greviskis. Get ready. Last lift in round 1.
Last man out is Christian Ayandokan.
This would give him 820. The next best is 790.
And we know that he likes to take big jumps on deadlift. Typically he takes a 20. He's even taken 25 kilo jumps in Malta.
And I can tell you Rios has gone up to 335 for his second.
320
Right.
kilos. Christian Ayandoko, Great Britain.
Current best lift on the platform is the 360 he did in Poland last year. Took the silver medal that day. Here's 320. If he pulls this, he's going to be hard to catch. And I see no reason he won't pull this.
Trying to think who took the gold. Was it the Swede?
Was it Mo last year? Oh, I don't think it was actually. It was Sasha Stenderback. Oh, he can't lock it.
Oh, I was not expecting
No.
that. Well, we'd already kind of hung the gold medal round his neck. Just watch the replay again.
So what happened here? We expected this to absolutely fly. He gets it most of the way and his grip went.
Yeah.
So he's going to have to lock that grip in. But this is going to leave him. Like I said, we expected him to, with the opening pull to be so far ahead. He would be challenging to catch. So on deadlift, still Maris is still leading with 310 ahead of Rubinstein on Maris on 315, Rubinstein on 310, both from the B group.
I'm still stunned by that.
Yeah, that was a bit of a shocker.
I mean, you take certain things for granted.
Yep.
And we were guilty of doing that, I think.
In powerlifting, it's not over till it's over. And here is Guillermo Gonzalez Lopez for 285. It was a tough one. Not sure he's got much more.
3 white lights, good lift, Gonzalez Lopez. 285 on the bar, Elias Greviskis, Lithuania, Baden, Larson, get ready. Bars loaded, 285 kilos, Greviskis, Lithuania.
Here's Eligius Griskis, Lithuania. Open with 275. He's moved up to 285 for his second. I can see that Christian has put 320 in again for his second, and I think that's a smart move. I don't know if he's got that fully locked out.
I think so.
2
to 1.
2 to 1, good lift. Greviskis. Next weight on the bar is 290 kilos for Keith Madden, Ireland. Larson, Van der Zuyen.
Now it looks better from that side. I think his right leg wasn't quite locked though, but the jury aren't taking an interest, so that was a good lift. And here's Keen Madden for his second pull at 290.
You know, he's well off the podium, but he's only 20 kilos away.
Bars Bars loaded, 290 kilos.
That
Keep
just
back.
shows how tightly packed this field is. His opener looked great.
Oh, so did that.
Yeah, that looked like an opener itself.
It's like his squats where his third looked like an opener.
305 on the bar. Robin Larsson, Sweden.
Now, next out we have the man that's currently in the lead, given that Ian Doken hasn't got a deadlift in yet. It's Robin Larsson. 305 on the bar.
And it's a considerable lead as well.
Kilos. Robin Larsson, Sweden.
He's 15 kilos ahead.
Still got a few deadlifts to go in the second
Absolutely.
round.
But he wasn't even on our radar at the start of the competition.
He was nominated in third with an 800 total, and he's on 790 right now. This will push him past to 805. Nice second pull there.
Looks
Got a
good.
little bit left for his third.
3 white lights. Good lift, Larsson.
3 white lights.
310 on the bar now. Richard van der Zuyen, Netherlands. Ticello, Ian Doken, Rios Beckenins. Get ready. Bars loaded. 310 kilos. Richard van der Zuyen.
Richard van Bezoyen taken a 20 kilo increase to 310. This will move him up to second place overall, but we've still got a few lifts to go in this round. Nice.
And that takes him past all the B group in total.
17.5 on the bar.
Opener which was absolutely super easy.
Bars loaded.
This will get him into bronze medal position overall. Deadlift gold. And this is how closely packed the field is. This will take him to 6th in deadlift to third on weights. All to play
Bars
for.
loaded. 295 kilos. Guillermo Gonzalez Lopez.
And the first man out to make his final lift of the day, Guillermo Gonzalez Lopez for 295.
Meanwhile, the other Spaniard has put 355 on for his third attempt, which means if Ian Doken's 345 is a placeholder.
I don't think it is,
I
to
don't
be
think
honest.
it
It's
is.
higher than the other challengers. I don't think Ruiz can catch him.
Oh, what a battle!
You know, I didn't think he'd hit
And that was
another
a 10
Yeah.
KPB. Wonderful lifting.
Based on how his second moved, I did not think he had another 10
He's
kilos
just
in
a
him.
grinder, isn't he?
Yeah, did not give up and just kept on pulling. Keen Madden now for 305. Took a 15 kilo increase to his second. He's taken another 15 kilo increase to his third to move up a couple of places.
And this would equal his PB, and for the time being, put him into 5th place on total.
Nice and easy there for Keen Madden. He's had a great day
Yeah.
today.
Like his squats, his third deadlift looked like an opener.
Larsson, Sweden. Van der Zuyen, Cicero, get ready. This will move Larsson
And
up.
here we have the man sitting in second place.
Will not change his total rank.
He is not challenging for first. He's going to put 312.5 on it to try and stay ahead of the Spanish deadlifter.
Bars loaded. 312.5 kilos. Robin Larsson, Sweden.
He would have had to do at least 320 in order to challenge Ayendoken, but we've got confidence that Christian has got more in the tank there for his third deadlift. So this is about cementing the silver medal and defending against anyone who might think they can come past.
Nope.
Ooh.
Just gave everything that he had.
I think that just took the wind out of his sail.
No blood left in his head for a couple of seconds. He's fine.
He's still sitting in second place right now, but he has a couple of challengers who are going to try and come past him now. It looked like it was going, and he, as you say, just greyed out, just ran out of air. Now, here is Richard van Bezoyen for 322.5 to try and make it onto the overall podium and the deadlift podium too.
4 lifts left.
This is for provisional deadlift silver and provisional overall bronze for Richard van Bezoyen of the Netherlands.
I wonder if he ripped a callus then, because we are cleaning up the bar. And usually that's when there's a little bit of contamination on the bar. So here's Van Bezoyen to attempt to make the overall podium. It's such a great sport, isn't it? The guy who he's knocking further down the placings is sending him out and cheering him on.
Oh, and there is Dutch celebration in the audience, and it's 3 white lights. But can he stay there?
3 lifts remain. The next man out is Andrea Cicero, looking for 330 to move up to silver medal position.
Well, wasn't he second or third in nominations? At the start, he was down to 11th on prognosis.
He came in nominated in second, ahead of Larson.
Yeah. And that's where he'll end up if he makes this, well, not end up, go to. This guarantees podiums in both deadlift and total.
It's more than he's ever done before. But he's
done it today. Done it, yeah. Fantastic lifting from Cicero. 3 white lights.
So that moves Van Bezoyen down from the podium position. He's still holding a deadlift medal position. However, here comes Christian Ayendoken. He has not had the deadlift session he was expecting. This is quite a small deadlift for him. 25 kilos up from his second. I wouldn't be concerned about that at all.
This is 845.
Is loaded. 345 kilos, Christian Ayendoken, Great Britain.
And nobody is going to catch him at 845.
I think we can finally hang that gold medal around his
neck. This is for the title. Well, if he makes it, looked easy. 3 white lights.
And Christian Ayendoken is your 2023 European champion.
And he's dropped it to 345 because he's lighter than Ayendoken. And this is for deadlift gold for Spain, and also to make the platform.
So this is our final lift of the day. Mark Ruiz Pekinins from Spain for 345 for the deadlift gold and the overall bronze.
And this will push Larson off the platform on body weight.
I like the pre-lift cuddle.
Bar is loaded. 345.
So much at stake for the lifter and for those watching for one last time today.
He's done it.
Wait for the lights. It's 3 white lights.
So that is the deadlift gold and the overall podium. Larson finishes in 4th.
What a finish to that competition.
So if we take a look at the official results,
The hardest job in the world for the technical controller, who is not looking like his version it.
Mark Ruiz Pekinins from Spain takes the deadlift gold on body weight ahead of Christian Ayendoken.
Ah,
I don't
No,
think, no, we
no,
saw juried
no.
overruled button went on, but he had 3 white
no,
lights.
you had
No
3
one's
white
overruled.
lights, yeah.
Chichero takes the deadlift bronze with 330, but in the overall, Christian Ayendoken takes the overall gold with 845, despite a little bit of a shaky start on deadlift. Chichero 807.5 for the silver, and Ruiz Pekinins 805 for the bronze on body weight ahead of Robin Larson. What a competition!
Wasn't it close behind Ayendoken? And I wish they wouldn't do things like that to
Gave
us
us a bit
as
of
we're
a shock at the
summarising.
end. So that is the end of the lifting for today. We have the medal ceremony coming up. Please do stick around for that. And tomorrow we have the 69s and 105s. B group starts at 11, A group starts at 3. Join us then.
move this way a little bit, ladies. Line up in front of the banner. Side. Stop. Thank you. Okay, that's good. So, first of all, the participation medals are being presented by Monsieur Xavier de Poiterac. And also Herr Shogenhuber. Okay, all of our ladies have their participation medals now. So it is time to give out the medals, first of all, for the individual lifts. Beginning with squat in bronze medal position with 170 kilos from France, Mathilde Rosset. Squat silver with 175 kilos, it's Belgium's Sayuri Lalim. And squat gold with 197.5 kilos, it is Italy's Chiara Bernardi. Well done, ladies, thank you. Great job, and now to bench press. Thank you very much. In bronze medal position with 100 kilos from France, Mathilde Rosset. Bench press silver with 110 kilos, it's Austria's Panthea Supanets. And bench press gold also with 110 kilos on body weight, it's Italy's Chiara Bernardi. Thank you, ladies. And now to deadlift. And in bronze medal position with 197.5 kilos from Ukraine, it is Natalia Zhukovska. Deadlift silver with 210 kilos, it's the Netherlands' Esme Diaz. And deadlift gold with 215 kilos from Italy. Who could it be but Chiara Bernardi? Thank you, ladies. Great job. Thank you. And now for the overall, and to crown the new European champion. In bronze medal position overall with 465 kilos. From France, it's Mathilde Rosset. Overall silver with 470 kilos from Austria, Panthea Supanets. Which means that your European champion with a total of 522.5 kilos from Italy, it's Chiara Bernardi. love to know what Xavier was saying there. No, I wouldn't. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the national anthem of Italy. Congratulations, Giada. An amazing job today, amazing, untouchable. So, ladies and gentlemen, ladies, if you would rejoin your fellow competitors, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving these ladies a massive round of applause as they follow the technical controller off the platform. Stars have aligned. This means that the men are all ready to come out for their medal ceremony. What can I say? I'm an optimist. Let me just go and have a look. I'm just waiting to see the technical controller, who is lining up all the gentlemen out there. You try getting about 16 93 kilo men to do what you want. It is not easy. Okay, we're ready. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause please for the 93 kilo men. So once again, the medals are presented by our technical controller and Mr. Xavier de Puterek. Everyone is here, I think. Great competition, really, really great. An absolute pleasure. And I have to say, there have been some fine moustaches in there too. Okay, everyone has their participation medals. So, it is time to announce the individual medals first of all. In squat bronze medal position with 297.5 kilos from Great Britain, it's Christian Ayandokun. Squat silver with 305 kilos goes to Ireland's Keen Madden. And squat gold, also with 305 kilos on bodyweight, goes to Sweden's Robin Larsson. Well done, gentlemen. Great job. Always nice to see a medal go on body weight. Thank you. And now to bench press. In bronze medal position with 195 kilos from Hungary from the morning session, it is Pinaj Balint. Bench press silver, also with 195 kilos, also on body weight, also Sweden's Robin Larsson. Bench press gold with 202.5 kilos goes to Great Britain's Christian Ayandokun. Great job, gentlemen. Thank you. And now to deadlift. So in bronze medal position with 330 kilos from Italy, Andrea Cicero. Deadlift silver with 345 kilos on body weight. It's Great Britain's Christian Ayandokun. And deadlift gold with 345 kilos on body weight. It is España's Marc Rios Pecanis. Thank you, gentlemen. Great job. Thank you. And now to the overall. In bronze medal position with 805 kilos from España, Marc Rios Pecanis. Overall silver with 807.5 kilos, it's Italy's Andrea Cicero. Which can only mean that you're your new European 93 kilo champion with 845 kilos totaled. From Great Britain, it's Christian, the coach, Ayandokun. And I'll just say that he won that title without his suitcase making it here at all. I believe he's still in Helsinki. That puts a lot of stress on you. Well done, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the national anthem of Great Britain. Honestly, guys, what a competition! That was great. Even down to the battle for the deadlift medal right at the end. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving these guys a round of applause as they follow the technical controller from the platform.